How's it going, guys? And welcome back to another episode of our NHL 25 Be A Pro series with our goaltender, Dale Adams. We're back again in NHL 25. I'm just having a blast back in this game again, and you guys seem to be enjoying it as well. The next video will be MLB or WWE 2K25, because I don't want to overload you guys with NHL and nothing else, because then I know it'll get kind of tiring eventually at that point. But without further ado, we are going to do something a little bit different in this episode. We're going to, what we have been doing is we play one, sim one, play one, sim one. And in case you don't know, I play a third period, and then the next start we get, I sim that game. Then I play the next third period of the game we start in, and then I sim one more. Just in case you're not familiar with what play one sim one means. But I'm going to do something a little bit different in this episode. I'm going to play one, sim two, play one, sim two. I figured that way it'll help us get through the season a little bit quicker. We'll get to see more. We'll get to see more stats quicker, I guess. I don't know. But I just feel like we'll progress through the season a little bit quicker that way. But yeah, without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to jump into this game here in Chicago, taking on our rivals, the 32nd placed St. Louis Blues. They are 5-19-1. They are dead last in the league here. We've been holding on to the first, second, or third spot in the league. We've been kind of fluctuating in the top three in the league standings here. No overtime losses yet, so that's pretty exciting. But we're going to jump into the sim here. Game 1 against St. Louis. We've played them, I believe, 1 or 2 times so far this season. So first period, 2-0 St. Louis. Joseph and Bolduc put St. Louis on the board. Second period, can we have a comeback here? Yes, we do. Bertuzzi and Chikrin tie it up at 2 goals apiece. And we only have 14 shots, so very interesting. St. Louis has 33, so I've made 31 saves, so that's pretty good. All right, well, we're going to jump in. And I mean, we have to. We're playing St. Louis. We got to wear the Winter Classics. I mean, we just have to. And we are going to... Whoops, I didn't mean to do that. I meant to go down 1 and turn tethering off because we do not like it. And we will start now. Okay. They have no X Factor players on their team, by the way. I just realized that. Okay, so the boys tied it up in the second period. Hopefully we can take the lead here, get a win. We got to have a good game here. In the last episode, the games weren't really that good for us. Toss that out. Jonesy was wide open there. And congratulations to you Florida Panthers fans. You got game 1 of the Eastern Conference Finals over Carolina. Apparently, I didn't look at the score, but I heard you scored like 5 goals. So, like I've said, I would prefer not to see Florida win, mainly because I don't want Seth Jones to win the Stanley Cup. But, I mean, if Florida wins, congrats. But also on the same side of things, it's like I don't want them to win because it's like, unless my team is in the playoffs, I don't like seeing the same team win every year. I like to see something different just to keep it fresh and interesting. Because it's like when Pittsburgh won it 2 years in a row, it was like, okay. The first year was like, okay, cool. Second year was like, okay, something else, please. And then Tampa Bay won it 2 years in a row, and it was the same thing. It was like, first year, cool. Second year, okay. And then when they almost won it 3 years in a row, I was like, okay, come on. I'm tired of seeing the same team in the finals every year. It's like, get a different team in there. Little did I know they'd basically just tell their Florida brethren to take their spot for them, but still. Yeah, I'm rooting for Edmonton, Dallas, or Carolina to win. I prefer any of those 3. If I had to pick one, I'd pick Edmonton first. Then I'd probably pick Dallas just because I root for Western Conference first over Eastern. Quick shot there from Fast. I thought it was Panarin there for a second, but that is a 7, not a 1. Okay, we got a piece of that. Good job tracking that. Good blocker save. They got full pressure on us. They kick it out. Jonesy. St. Louis keeps it in. Good defensive play there, Jonesy. That's why you get paid the big bucks. Poke check that. Kind of a bad poke check, but also not. It was just kind of a average poke check there, but I mean, smart enough for me to read the play, I guess. Or smart on me for reading that play, going for the poke check. I always usually forget. And frickin' Klim Kostin. He literally just broke Freddie Andersen's leg. Did you see that? He literally just broke Freddie Andersen's leg. Freddie Andersen's leg is... his ACL is shattered. He got so deked out. His left leg is just completely shattered. His ACL is done. But Klim Kostin absolutely deked Freddie Andersen out of his skates there. And there's Murr from Impractical Jokers. But we got to look at that again. I mean, look at his leg here. Look at it. Dude, Freddie Andersen's leg is broken, dude. Whoops. Like, dude, he's out for the season, man. Look at that leg, dude. Freddie Andersen is done, dude. His ACL is toast, man. That is big yikes. You know what? We might use that as a thumbnail if I can get out of here. We might use that as a thumbnail. Just in case I will screenshot that. But yeah, his freaking leg, his knee's toast, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know how many more times I can say it. Artemi Panarin with 52 points, though. But we do have the lead with a little bit of game left to play, so we don't want to get too ahead of ourselves here. But I think Freddie Andersen's still in this one. He's like, I don't care. My ACL is made of titanium. There's Cop. Under the halfway point now here in the third period. We just got the lead thanks to Klim Kostin absolutely shattering Freddie Andersen's ACL by deking him out of his skates. Big hit there. Kostin has the puck again. He's got some room. He had room anyway. Till he decided to skate right into a St. Louis Blues player. All right, boys are playing well. 7.5, 7:20. Bedsy loses the puck, gets knocked down. Gortz. Holmstrom fanned on the shot. Where is it? Oh my God, gloves it. I tried to toss it out to Carlson there, but didn't let me. Dude, that guy in the middle looks sickly. I thought I was pale, man. He looked like he was sick. We're going to freeze that. Play it safe. 6:21 here in the third. We've made a lot of good saves. Connor Bedard moving up the hits leaderboard there. You love to see it. He's actually throwing the body now. Hopefully he'll start being able to do that in real life. But I mean, I kind of doubt it. He's a smaller player, so usually smaller players don't really get that many hits. But you never know. Quick shot there from freaking Panarin. Bedsy. Saw Panarin there in front, so that's why I said that. All right, let's see if Bedard can win this face-off here. He's kind of hit or miss on the face-off dot. Yeah, he lost that one. Gortz. Big hit. Bertuzzi over to Panarin. Picked up by Matheson. Bedsy right on him, though. Good interception from Bedard. But gave it right over to Matchbox 20, Robert Thomas. Good takeaway by Chychrun. 4 minutes now. Panarin, he gets leveled. Frickin' SpongeBob bald meme insert right there. Good blocker save. Panarin's bucket just sitting there on the ice. He had to get off the ice before he blinded everybody with his bald head. Nice save on Matchbox 20's Robert Thomas. Hopefully that is the lead singer of Matchbox 20. Otherwise, I'm going to sound like an idiot more than I normally do. Quick shot there. Good save. Fast. Keeps hold of it. He's pinned under minute 30 now. Good takeaway by Fast. He's got some room. He's got some room. In all alone. Pretty much anyway. Reichel with it. Spins around. Quick shot. Fanned. Not fanned. Wide of the net. We have full pressure. Jonesy, the captain. Back to Reichel. Poke checked. Jonesy with it now. In front to Korchinski. Bertuzzi with a quick slapper. Under a minute now. They will kill off our full pressure. Andersen's going to the bench. He might be a little slow. His ACL is busted after all. Through traffic. Hit his own man, Robert Thomas. And Bertuzzi all alone. His second goal of the game. And that will seal the deal. Hopefully, anyway. You never know with me in net. His 16th goal of the season. I feel like he could have shot that puck a little bit sooner than he did. I was worried he was just like, he could have shot it right here, but instead he held on to it. As soon as I saw that puck hit his skate right there, I was like, oh, he's going to lose it and they're going to come away with it. And thankfully he was able to get that shot off there. Murr from Impractical Jokers is not liking his punishment, having to coach the worst team in the NHL. Okay, we lose that face off. They're pulling Freddie again. Okay, they'll have to reset with 16 seconds left. Ooh, good block by Bertuzzi. He gets it again. Hat trick, no, fans. Misses wide. Under 10. Ooh, good stick by Bertuzzi. He shot. Block. He has it again. Shot. And there it is. The hat trick from Bertuzzi. A goal and 2 empty netters. Gives Bertuzzi the hat trick here on home ice for his 17th of the season. Bertuzzi wanted that one. He was taking the shot every chance he got there. Took a couple, but he finally got it on that one. And only 2 seconds left, and we're up by 3. I think it's safe to say I will not let them score any more goals. And there we go. We win the face-off too. And there we go. We have a shutout period here after the boys tied it up in the second period at 2. And we just unload on St. Louis and come away with a 5-2 victory. Thanks to Tyler Bertuzzi's hat trick. 2 of them may have been empty netters, but hey, a hat trick is a hat trick, man. There's me T-posing and my stick doing 360 spins on the ice and through the ice. So we are going to look at the stats. Klim Kostin, 1 goal, 4 hits. Also shattered Freddie Andersen's ACL. Can't forget about that. Your boy Dale Adams gave up 2 goals in the first period, made 39 saves, and I think that said 951 save percentage. So after those 2 goals in the first period, we shut it down. And then our boy Tyler Bertuzzi, 3 goals and 4 hits on the night. And we're just going to make sure. Yep, 951 save percentage. Gave up those 2 goals in the first period. Didn't let any more in after that. So that'll definitely help out our save percentage there, folks. So we're going to go back to the locker room here. We got to wait for James to start yapping so I can skip him. We're still not above a 900 save percentage, though, which is very annoying. We're still an 898. We only went up by like 0.07, I think. But it is what it is. Let's sim up to the Dallas Stars game. And we are playing this one. Okay, so we are 23-7-0. They are 12-14-2. So they are kind of struggling here in the early months of the season. Let's see if we can get a win. First game of 2 that we are simming here. Hopefully it'll be a good one. So first period in Dallas. We are up 1-0. Tyler Bertuzzi keeping it going from the last game. Second period. 3-2. Fast made it a 2-0 game. Heiskanen made it 2-1. Fast made it 3-1. And then David Perron made it 3-2. Third period. 4-3. Bedard got another one. And then Rope Hintz tried to make it a close game, but we managed to shut the door. And we come away with another victory here. Looking at our stats, we had just a 900 save percentage, so we'll take it. Gave up 3 goals, 27 saves on 30 shots. We don't like giving up that many goals. We really need to get better at not giving up so many goals, but at least we finished with a 900 save percentage. That should help us out. Still at an 898, though. Now we got Boston on the table here. We are not playing this one, but we will save because I do not want it to credit me for this game. Because if I can't actually participate in the game, I don't think it's fair that it could possibly ruin my stats. So, 24-7-0 Blackhawks taking on the 14-15-1 Boston Bruins. We're going to sim this game here. And it credited me for it. I mean, we got the win. And we're above a 900 save percentage, but I do not like that. Like, yeah, it benefited me, but I didn't get to play that game. So I don't want to. If I've reset it because of it screwing me over, I'm going to reset it if it benefits me. It's only fair. Now, you think I might be cheesing the system, but I'm sorry, I don't really care. I don't think it's fair that the game can just be like, hey, you won this game. You didn't get to play any of it. Or, hey, you lost this game and your save percentage went from an 898 down to an 878 or something like that. And now your GAA is like 6.20. You know, I don't think that's fair. So let's try simming this again. If we lose, we lose. We got a big win, 7-2 win. Okay, we will take that. And it did not credit us with it, so that's good. Sim up to the game against Detroit. And we are playing this one. We're back in net, but we will be simming. This is our second start. We will be simming here. Still on the road to 15-12-4 Detroit Red Wings. Let's see if we can pick up another good win here in net for the boys. 18th game that we're starting this season. First period. 1-0 Detroit. Marco Kasper on the power play. Second period. Can we tie it up? No. Michael Misa made it 2-0. Panarin made it 2-1. And then Michael Rasmussen made it 3-1. Third period. 2-4. Okay, so John Carlson made it a 1-goal game. And Estu Luosterainen? Luosterainen? Something like that. He scored on the empty net. Give his team a 2-4 victory there. At least it was relatively close. We do finish with a 917 save percentage there as well. So far, every game in this episode that our player has been in, he has had a 900 save percentage, and we are at an 899 now. So we have a 3-day break before we go back home against the Flyers, and we are playing this one 14-15-3. So we will be playing this one. Actually jumping into this one here. First period, 2-2. Marchbank and Andre scored for Philly. And then Kopp and Bedsy scored for your boys Chicago. Second period, 2-2 tie. All right, we're going to jump into the third period here. And what does their 2021 reverse retros look like? Oh, We'll do that. Okay, 14, 15, and 3. I always want to call them the Phillies, but that's baseball. So just like the game against St. Louis, we're coming into the third period here, tied at 2. Let's hope we can have the same sort of outcome in this one that we did in that game. Here comes Joel Farabee. Oh, I forgot I exited the game, so tethering is still on. I forgot that. That is my bad. That is my bad. Here, yeah. Okay, we're all over the place here, ladies and gentlemen. I do apologize. But we are better now. Tethering is off. Okay, Panarin will lose the puck there. Picked up by Bedsy. Jones up to Reichel now. Passed over to Korchinski. Reichel keeps it in. He gets poked. Korchinski there to pick it up, though. Tried to bank pass it. Jones grabbed it before it went offside or picked up by the Flyers. Farabee over to Michkov. Good save there. Kicked over into the corner. Picked up by Korchinski. He skates it out. Over to Bedard. He's got some room. Windmill Deke loses it, but Jones picks it up. Jones skates himself into a corner. Michkov will take it. Long pass up to Farabee. He's got some room. Slapper, big hit. I moved way too far over to the right there. 15 minutes here in the third period. Fast. Over to Kurashev. Shot. Good save. Cop back to Fast. Tried to pass it in front. No dice. Travis Konechny skating in now for Philadelphia. What is that? I want to say Cameron Brink, but isn't that's the WNBA? That's the WNBA player. What is this guy's name? The Brink. What is his name? Is it Cody? Is it Cody Brink? No. I don't know. 'Cause yeah, Cameron Brink is the WNBA girl or woman, I guess. Don't know why I went for a poke check there. Must have thought it was closer to me than it actually was. Hey, there's Brink again. He got leveled by Nazar. I know that's Cam York. Maybe that's where I'm getting the Cam from. Why do I feel like that Brink guy's name starts with a C, though? Okay, it's going to bother me. I got to figure out who it is. It's going to bother me. Where are you? Bobby Brink. That's what it is. Bobby Brink. I saw the B and I immediately remembered. It's Bobby Brink. Show me what makes you different from Bobby B down the street. Any of you know that reference? If you do, we can definitely be friends. I guess it's technically another sports game. Ooh, big hit there. He got double teamed. Show me what makes you different from Bobby B down the street. And I crush the alien. That's been stuck in my head for like the past like week because Poofesher uploaded another one of his hardcore Minecraft videos, and like the entire time all he kept saying was, and I crush the alien. So now it's stuck in my head. Oh, Panarin, he's got some room here. Quick shot there, Erson. Oh, I just saw that Utah's coming up on our schedule. You guys should let me know, what do you think about Utah's new name? The Utah Mammoth. I'm pretty sure it's just Mammoth, not Mammoths. It's singular, no? I'm pretty sure it's just Mammoth. I don't know. I mean, I feel like, it fits the area, I guess. Oh, Bedard. Oh, Bedard shattered the glass. I thought he scored a goal. Bedsy with a rocket of a wrister right there. But yeah, I don't know how I feel about it. And I kind of don't like the logo either. I feel like they literally just picked a logo from this video game and were like, oh, that one works. Just use that one. But I did see a meme with the Nashville Predators logo and the Utah logo, and it was like, I can't remember it word for word, but it was like, I can't wait to see the matchup between the extinct ice age animals that have protuberances coming out of their face or something like that. It was really funny. Obviously me retelling it makes it not funny because I butchered it, but if you find it out there, it's pretty funny. I just think it's really weird when teams have like singular names. Like, imagine if it was the Winnipeg Jet or the Edmonton Oiler. I mean, that one sounds okay if it was just the Edmonton Oiler, but even still, that implies it's one person, not a group. Imagine if it was the Nashville Predator. That wouldn't be very fun. Yeah, we're under a minute already here. I've just been yapping. I skated through that guy. He's a ghost. He's Patrick Swayze. Hopefully somebody found that joke funny. And it's not because Patrick Swayze's dead, in case that's what you're wondering. Obviously, yes, Patrick Swayze is dead in real life. He's been dead for a long time now, but to make the joke not funny by telling you the joke, it's because Patrick Swayze was in a movie called Ghost. Now the joke is totally more funny because I explained it. Oh. Thankfully my guy grabbed it. 25.1 seconds left here in the third. We might be going to overtime here, folks. Maybe the key is I just need to record these videos very late at night. Because normally I record these videos like during the weekdays when I record them. I usually record them like an hour or two after I get home from work. But I worked late. I didn't get home till like 8 o'clock tonight because we're busy at my real job. And so I worked overtime, didn't get home till 8. I ate supper, picked up a pizza, came home, ate that, and then did some stuff around the house that needed to be done quick, and then now I'm doing this, and it's currently 1:07 a.m. So maybe the key is I just need to record late at night, and I play better. Or I'm just getting very lucky with the sim and with my AI teammates here. Michkov, he's in all alone. Gloved it. We're going to hold that. I'm hoping we can end this in overtime. I really don't want to go to the shootout. Let's hope Bedsy can win it. Yes, he can. Panarin had it for a brief second anyway. Hey, Jonesy. Little 2-on-1 action. Little 2-on-1. Panarin. I stuttered. I was going to say Bedard, but it was Panarin. Jonesy, what are you doing, my guy? You need to cover him. You're just letting Michkov have all that room. All right, let's hope Bedard can win the face-off again here. Against Couturier, not likely. Gloved, toss that out. Over to Jones. Oh, see if we can make it. No, we cannot. Couturier going to the box for boarding for the rest of the overtime here. We will have a man advantage. Hopefully we can end it. Lucas Reichel wins the face-off. Chychrun over to Kershev. Back to Carlson slapper. Andersen will cover it after it hits Reichel in the tuchus. Let's try that again, boys. Good face-off win. Back to Carlson. Kurashev. He loses it. Kept in by Chychrun. Carlson. Kurashev. Kurashev needs to shoot it or get rid of it. He's just dancing around with it, and it's not doing any good. Okay, Carlson to Kurashev. Chychrun skates it out. He had to dump it. He was getting squeezed against the boards there. Didn't have any room. Bernard Docker tried to dump it. Not enough. Sandheim had to get it to Geekie, who will dump it in. Under a minute now here in OT. Reichel. Over to Carlson. Carlson shot. Kurashev in the way of that shot there, and Sandheim will dump it. Grabbed by Carlson. Passed back to Kurashev, over to Jones. Close pass there. Geekie could have had that one. Dumped in. 50 seconds left on our power play. 35 seconds left in overtime. Tried to slap it. Good poke check. Picked up by Panarin. He's got some room. Just too much pressure behind him. Jones kept it in. Drysdale tried to dump it out. Here comes Burns. Burnsy almost had one-on-one. Bedard, he's got some space. Passed over to Panarin. Tried to tuck it in, and Andersen says no. 5.4 left. In overtime, 17 left on the power play. So we just got to win the face-off, get a shot off, and hopefully it'll trickle in. There we go. Good face-off win. Chychrun slapper. And that will do it. We are going to a shootout, ladies and gentlemen. The 4-on-3 power play was no good for us. We had a good chance here from Panarin. Tried to tuck it 5-hole, but Andersen shut the door. And now we get to basically chalk this up as our first overtime loss, because I have a feeling I'm going to play like junk. Taking on Michkov. Okay, good save. He tried to do a between the legs shot. Here we go. Bedard. Get us started off hot here, man. Okay. That's another reason why I hate the shootout. Here comes Konechny. I would have been pissed if that went in. Okay, now we got Panarin. See if he can actually do something with it this time, instead of just skating with it. Well, he shot it. Give him credit. Bedard didn't do that. Who's this? Oh, it's Bobby B. It's Bobby B from down the street. You got to show me something different. Okay, now we got Lucas Reichel out here. If you score, man, it's done. We win. No. Andersen shut that down. Going to fourth round now. Here comes Joel Farabee. He got me. Good goal from Joel Farabee there. Not much I can do on that one. He got me to bite on it. And it all comes down to this. Korchinski shoots it, but Andersen will freeze it. And the Flyers will come away with the victory. So our first overtime loss, we don't need to see you celebrate, man. Andrew Kopp, excuse me, with a goal and 3 hits in this one. Connor Bedard, second star of the game with a goal and 7 hits. He is laying the body out on this in this universe. And then first star of the game is your boy Dale Adams. 36 saves, 947 save percentage. Gave up that one goal? No, 3 goals technically. They technically don't count it. Oh yeah, that's right. They don't count the goal in the shootout. They don't count goals against you in the shootout. That's right. So we only gave up 2 goals. So that is very nice. And we actually did have a solid performance in the shootout. I got to give myself kudos for that. I did very well. Normally I am very, very bad and when it comes to shootouts, but gave up 2 goals, made 36 saves on 38 shots, had a 947. That's definitely going to help us out. But we're going to go back to the locker room and we are going to sim our next 2 starts. And then we will wrap up the video there. James, I do not care. I do not care. We're finally back above a 900 save percentage. That's nice. 902. We're going to continue simming there. We're not really worried about it. Okay, sim up to the San Jose game. Okay, so we are starting in this one. So we are taking on the 15-13-4 San Jose Sharks. We finally got an overtime loss, unfortunately, but I mean, at least we did well in that shootout there, so I can't be too upset. So let's sim our first of 2 games before we end this episode. Hopefully we can get a win here. First period, 2-0 San Jose. Not good. Second period. Okay, not good at all. Just get through the third period, and San Jose just absolutely spanked us there. We're probably definitely under a 900 now. Yeah, definitely going to be under a 900 again already. Yep, 899 back to an 899 save percentage. That 901 did not last long at all. Just forget about that game. Sim up to the Utah Mammoths game there, and we are playing this one as well. Let's hope we can have a good recovery here to end off the year of 2027. Taking on the Utah Mammoth. First period. Okay, Michelli and Hayton put the Mammoths up 2-0, and then Tommy Tater makes it a 1-goal game. Second period. Okay, Tija Gidla makes it a 2-goal game for the Mammoth. Third period. And they get another one. Okay, so we did very well until those last 2 games. We still finished with a 900 save percentage though. So I guess I can't be too upset. I mean, that GAA is absolutely garbage. But the save percentage was nice. So I guess we'll take it. We're back to a 900. We're on a 2-game losing streak now. But we're going to sim into the new year. Okay, and we are playing the first game of the new year, January 2nd, 2028, ladies and gentlemen. I would be, at this point in real life, I will be 28, so I'm very much looking forward to that. I guess we'll do training. We'll throw it in there somewhere. We'll throw it into rebound there, and then I guess we'll do core training. Just throw it into that, I guess. I don't really care. Skill tree. Is there anything worth doing in the skill tree here? Probably not. 5-hole. I mean, we're relatively okay on that. We could get this one. It'd bump up our angles and breakaway. That could be good. Durability could be nice. You know, I think we'll do this one. We'll get positioned level 2. Get that angles and breakaway stats upgraded there. So, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to wrap it up here. We played 2 games. simmed 4 games. Those last 2 we simmed through were not very good for our boy. At least in that Utah Mammoths game, we actually still finished with a 900 save percentage somehow. So I think every game pretty much we had a part in. We had a 900 save percentage besides one game, I think. Might have been 2, but otherwise we did fairly well in the sim and in game, and I'm still very impressed with how I did in that shootout. Yeah, I still don't like the shootout though. It's very bad, and it has been bad for a long time. But that's neither here nor there. But ladies and gentlemen, we're going to wrap it up here. I need to get this video edited and rendered so I can go to bed at a reasonable hour, because I have to go to work at 8 o'clock and it is almost 2 in the morning. So I don't want to ramble on too long. I know I normally tend to do that. Oh, Freddie Andersen will be injured for the next 2 to 3 months. He did tear his ACL, confirmed. Anyway, I'm going to wrap it up here, ladies and gentlemen. If you enjoyed this episode and have not done so already, make sure to hit that like button, comment, share, subscribe, and hit that bell to turn on all notifications so you never miss a future one of my videos. Thank you guys once again so much for watching. It truly means the world to me that you show my videos all the love in the world. I greatly appreciate it. But yeah, I'm going to wrap it up there. Thanks again for watching, and until next time, take care.